Hi, and welcome back to the show. It's time now, as promised, to go to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, because I would never lie about such a thing, would I, Doll?
Never.
Doll, do you like that doll? That's so doll. That was like such a sexist remark.
It depends on what kind of doll you're talking about. Is it a Barbie doll or a Raggedy Ann doll? You know what I mean?
I think it's a Chatty Cathy.
If you would let me be a Chatty Cathy, maybe it would be.
I might be mistaken, but who knows? Okay. So as promised, let's go up to Pocono for the 5th race on Friday. And with that, here's Chatty Cathy.
Yes, it's the open handicap. And here we want to look at Four Starz Sue, who made a break last time out, looking to rebound in here. Then we've got Tivoli Hanover, or Tivoli Hanover. Yeah. Which one? Whenever I think I'm right, I'm wrong.
You say Tivoli, I say Tivoli.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
The better's choice in here with Jim Morrell Jr. And then Sailing Cruise has been first or second every start this year.
Underway in the open handicap, and Tivoli Hanover ready for his close-up. Quickly guns to the early lead. Also moving on the outside, Sailing Cruise, and in tandem there on the far outside is Quality Western. They're 3 across early. Inside 4th is Up Front George, followed closely by Four Starz Sue. Then it's 2 back to roll call, and the early trailer is Laguna Beach. They're really firing on the front end here. Sailing Cruise for the moment sticks out in front as they swing around and get to the quarter in 27 2/5. Sailing Cruise looking for the win in this group. Just missed last time out. Battling him on the inside. Tivoli Hanover back in from Chester, playing tough here. Quality Western was 3rd in this group. He's outside 3rd as Sailing Cruise finally clears. Inside Up Front George on the move up after winning 2 of 3 is 4th. Then it's Four Starz Sue 5th. At the end, you've got a roll call 6th in the early trailer. Laguna Beach is about 8 lengths off the lead. The half 50, 5-1, 27-4 for the second penalty. Really crushed that second quarter. The lead belongs to Sailing Cruise. Leads it now by a length. Quality Western is pressuring hard on the outside, and 3 wide. A big move from Four Starz Sue and Parker. Inside, Tivoli Hanover is watching it all 4th. Roll call gets moving off the rail. Inside is Up Front George saving ground. Laguna Beach, the deep trailer. Outside, that's Four Starz Sue, now out by a half length. Sailing Cruise still there. 3/4, 123-1. 28 even for that third panel. It's Four Starz Sue trying to get the best of Sailing Cruise, who's not done there. Tivoli Hanover waiting for his opening further back to Quality Western, and roll call at the top of the stretch. Four Starz Sue with a slight lead. Sailing Cruise isn't done on the inside, trying to rally from further back. Tivoli Hanover, but Four Starz Sue.
Four Starz Sue with Howard Payson Parker comes off the pace, wins in 151-1. I just want to tell you, I'm so embarrassed because we talked about this horse before. I thought it was a chick horse, you know? It's a dude. Who would name their guy horse Four Starz Sue? That's like, wasn't he teased growing up and stuff, or?
Drag queen horse?
Yeah, well, I don't know, or based on maybe Boy Named Sue, that song by Johnny Cash or something, not sure. But he ended up winning. Sailing Cruise was 2nd, and then Up Front George was 3rd.
I am stunned that you even remember A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash. She remembers not one song. That one she remembers from 18,000 years ago.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello. Okay, Tuesday in the 5th race was the open trot, open handicap trot at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, and Big Boy Lloyd with Jim Morrell Jr. and Gift Kronos, Marcus Johansson, and Grain of Truth, Mike Simons, all went off as 2-1. Co-favorites. Is that weird or what?
Very even start in the feature. You got 4 levers in the early going. Outside is Grain of Truth. In between horses, Four Starz Credit. And at the inside, Nicole's Promise, while Big Boy Lloyd decides to retreat there and settle in behind that mess in 4th. Then it's Gift Kronos finding a nice gap there in 5th. And he's 2 ahead of Heidi Falls, the early trailer in this field, about 9.5 lengths off the lead. It's Nicole's Promise with the edge. That quarter, 26-3 for the trotters, blistering early on. And it's the mare, Nicole's Promise, coming off a 3rd last time out with the lead. On the outside, here comes Big Boy Lloyd, waited his turn, and now Morrell sends him flying to the front as he zips on by Nicole's Promise. Inside, Four Starz Credit is 3rd. Here comes the Meadowland shipper, Gift Kronos, launching out there first over. Grain of Truth, the winner last time in this group, is on the inside 5th, and following the cover, Heidi Falls, the trailer, about 4 lengths back. The half 50, 5-4. 29-1 for the second panel. Imposing fractions those. And the leader is a big boy Lloyd, but now Gift Kronos with a big brush on the outside with Johansson. Pulls even and sticks ahead out in front. Back in third is Nicole's Promise. Four Stars Credit trying to make up ground. Fourth is still about 4.5 off the lead. Also at the back, Heidi Falls and Grain of Truth. Gift Kronos now clears and clears big. He's out by 2.5. 3/4, 122 and 3. 26 and 4, third panel. And Gift Kronos with a solid 2.25 length lead here. Big boy Lloyd trying to fight back there second. Now off the rail. Four Stars Credit is third. At the top of the stretch, it's Gift Kronos trying to hang on to the lead, getting a little bit leg weary. Big boy Lloyd trying to come after him inside. Nicole's Promise is fighting back. Gift Kronos looking for the line, wants it, needs it. He gets it.
Well, Meadowland shipper Gift Kronos went a huge mile, missing the Pocono track record in the process by only 1/5 of a second, winning in 1:53 and 2. Nicole's Promise, named after my daughter Nikki, with Tom Jackson close well for second. Grain of Truth was third. And there was a special thing that went on at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. It's a youth group about getting young folks interested in the game of harness racing. And with that, here's Heather.
Yes, it's called the Harness Racing Youth Camp, and it's sponsored by the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. So it's got 12 kids in it, okay, travels all over the country, and they get 12 kids from all these different tracks. They work with harness-bred ponies. It's a little safer than working with 1,000-pound animals, and it just gets people involved. They want to get the next generation involved in harness racing because it's all about the future of the sport. Everywhere that they go, every track they go to, the horsemen come out and support it, and they help the kids jog the horses and harness the horses, and the very, very last day they get to go behind the gate and they actually are in a race. So it's so awesome, and John Zimmich interviewed Ellen Taylor about the Harness Racing Youth League, and she, simply put, is the lady in charge of everything.
Tell us how long you've been doing this and the reason for doing it.
This program has been in existence for 10 years, and the reason for doing it is because we need kids in harness racing, plus we also need to develop some life skills.
And they do it. It's a life experience, isn't it?
Yes, and I can honestly say that this week we've made some life-changing personality changes, and all for the positive.
I just want to say that the Harness Horse Youth Foundation gave me a scholarship when I was in college.
No.
Yes, they're a great organization, so they're a great group to support.
And she says she never gets the chance to talk. What is that all about, right? Stay with us. When we come back, we'll have the coach, E.V. Helm, and his picks. And we'll also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you will not believe this, but we will also have an interview with top trainer George Teague. Don't go away.
Executive producers Arlene and Jewel Siegel proudly present their newest blockbuster, Titans of the Winner's Circle, a Fashion Farms production starring box office champion Broadway Hall, the former undefeated 2-year-old trotting colt of the year, also starring the Woodrow Wilson winner Real Artist, and introducing Village Joel, the fastest and richest 2-year-old ever by Cam's Card Shark. Titans of the Winner's Circle now playing only at Fashion Farms.
Alex is the food guy. He's actually forgotten more about lamb than you'll ever know. He made the reservation, he ordered the wine, and he's the one to thank for this meal. So while you know terms like split aces and double down, he knows terms like drawn butter and pan-seared. And when dinner comes, there's just something nice about having him at the table. That's why he'll always be a part of your group. Everyone plays a part at Harrah's.